From the Pro2 Championship to the Pro4 class, Mickey Thomas. Mickey, at what point did you decide I'm going Pro4 racing?
You know, we got a Pro2 Championship last year, and the next natural step for us was going up to Pro4. It's been a dream of mine. You know, all my heroes growing up, they all raced Pro4, and I wanted to add my name to the history books, and I felt like going Pro4 was the next step, and what better time than now? You know, I can't race forever, and I wanted to get in here, and I know it's going to be a long road ahead of me to get to the top and be the best, but we have a great start. You know, we have a really fast truck right out of the gate. We're honestly on pace with the top guys, so super stoked with how everything's been going, and yeah, just really excited to be in the Pro4.
And with just the nature of short course, it's not like you have a lot of time in the Pro4 truck before our season starts. So how much seat time did you have? How much testing were you able to do before Wheatland?
Very little. We got one test at Wheatland before the race, and that was pretty much all the laps we got. We even had some trouble at our first test. You know, it was a new truck to us, and so we were just working out some bugs. But every time I get in the truck, I'm getting better. We're figuring new stuff out about the truck. I got a great crew behind me. Charlie, he's been on a Pro4 before, so he's been really helpful getting the truck, you know, right out of the gate. Braden, everybody, Dave, everybody that helps me on my team, everybody's got, you know, enough experience with the Pro4 to help me kind of lead me into the top with the rest of the guys, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it's definitely been a huge learning curve for me coming out of Pro2. It's a totally different animal. And like I said, every time I get in the truck, I learn new things, and we're getting better, and that's all I can ask right now.
And I look around at the people you have working on your trucks. You're working with some of the best in the industry, so skilled, but your skills in particular with Pro2, I think of calm, I think of calculated. Are those skills translating, or is this requiring a whole different side of Mickey Thomas?
Yeah, you know, Pro4, you have to be way more aggressive how you drive it. With the front drive, it tends to push a little more. You have to really force it to turn, where in Pro2, it's like your front tires are like rudders. You know, they're kind of just along for the ride. In Pro4, they really drive the truck. So you do have to be more aggressive, and that's something I'm, you know, dealing with. But I think I'm picking up well with it, and you know, it's gone to plan, and I think we're going to be a contender pretty soon here.
I like the pace that we've seen from you so far, and we're still early in the season. In addition to your program, Jacob Rosales, you've been working with him in years past, but now I see him fully under the awning. So talk to me about that relationship.
Yeah, so he picked up my championship Pro2 truck from last year. You know, he's just trying to take the next step with his program. He's got Mikey Vanden Heuvel on his side of the tent, and they're working really well together. You know, he's learning just like me. He's been getting better every time he hits the track, and I hope to see, you know, some success from those guys.
The Pro2 champ, now in Pro4, Mickey Thomas.